Week number 14 here of the NFL regular season, and the Giants are back at home wearing the red alternates, and we're taking on the Seattle Seahawks here tonight. The Giants coming into this game are 11-1, while the Seattle Seahawks not having their best season. They are currently 4-8. For the Giants here, the victory, they can improve to 12-1 and really just assert again their dominance in the NFC East. They're at 11-1 in first place, then 6-6 with the Dallas Cowboys in second. At third, we got the 6-7 Philadelphia Eagles, and then in last place, you got the 3-9 Washington football team. So things are on the ups right now for the Giants. Win or lose tonight, hopefully we get the win, but even with the loss tonight, I mean, still, the Giants will be in very good positioning in the division and really in the NFC as well. Our only other competitor for the first seed in the NFC are the Arizona Cardinals. They are, I believe, 10-2 right now, so they're right on our coattails. But other than the Cardinals, it's just really us and them for the top teams in the NFC playoff picture. We'll take a look at the entire playoff picture right now. So yeah, you got the Giants at 1, Cardinals at 2, you got the Saints at 3, Vikings at 4, Panthers at 5, Lions at 6, and Bears at 7. And also, folks, make sure to go check out the Tennessee Volunteers Dynasty mode. If we get 5 more likes on this Tennessee and Vandy game, we'll get the next Tennessee video with Kentucky out by tomorrow. And folks, make sure that subscribe button down below for some more Madden 22 here on the channel. Starting with the football first will be the Giants. Look at the season Daniel Jones has been putting together so far. 4,170 yards, 30 touchdowns, and 5 interceptions. First place in the league right now when it comes to passing yards. It'll be a 3rd and 8 for Jones from his own 47-yard line. He's going to take off to his right, and Daniel Jones with all this room to work. Jones is going to go out of bounds at the 14-yard line, but it's a gain of 40 yards right there for Jones. It'll now be a 3rd and 7, though, for the Giants from the 11-yard line. Danny Dimes dropping back to his right to Aji Hall. Hall's going to catch it, but he'll be down at the 5-yard line, short of the first down marker. On a 4th and 1, we're going to give it a shot. We're going to go for it. RPO to Kadarius Toney. Oh, and Stephon Diggs just does not hold his block. I mean, if Diggs can complete that block, Toney probably gets in the end zone there. Instead, the Seahawks come out. Here comes Russell Wilson, 27 touchdowns, 6 interceptions for Russ. It will be a 1st and 10 here for the Seahawks offense. Wilson going to his right, and he's going to be sacked. Russell Wilson going to be dropped at the 11-yard line. It is Dallas Turner on the sack, forcing a 2nd and 17. Wilson looking over the middle. He has got DK Metcalf, his reliable number 1 receiver. Metcalf going to get the Seahawks all the way down to the 34-yard line, where it will now be a 1st and 10 at the 45. Handoff. Chris Carson is still a member of the Seahawks. He'll shake off a tackle, and Chris Carson will get Seattle all the way down to the 37-yard line. Good drive here for Seattle since they were backed up to about their own 10-yard line. It will now be a 3rd and 10 for Wilson, though, from the 37, and that might push him out of field goal range. Dallas Turner is going to get his 2nd sack of the ball game, and the Giants will get the football back from their own 20-yard line on a 3rd and 10. Daniel Jones to his left will find his receiver. It is Aji Hall. Hall for 17 yards, and that will end the first quarter. Still scoreless for the Giants, back with the football after that Jones to Hall connection. All right, so the Giants have got it now from the 39-yard line. It will be a 2nd and 8 for Daniel Jones. He'll swing it to his left to Saquon Barkley, and Barkley's going to fumble the football. I don't know. Is it just me, or has Barkley been running a lot slower as of late, and he's just not been doing as much? I'm going to consider maybe even giving him a game off because, I mean, look where we're at in the standings right now. I don't think it'd be horrible just to let Khalil Herbert play an entire game and let Barkley get his stamina back. I don't even know if Madden does that in franchise mode, but maybe. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. But now it's a 3rd and 1 for the Seahawks. At the 1-yard line, they hand it off to Chris Carson, and Carson will get into the end zone. So the Seahawks get into the end zone with ease after the fumble from Saquon Barkley. And we're going to actually move Khalil Herbert now to our passing back. We'll let Barkley, of course, still carry the football, but going to let Khalil Herbert get into the football game just a little bit more. So here in a 3rd and 3, we're going to Herbert in the screen game. He'll pick up the 1st down. It just feels, yeah, like Herbert's a little bit faster. And obviously, like when you compare him ratings-wise, yeah, of course, Barkley's going to have more speed than Herbert, but I don't know, man. We'll think about it. It'll be a 1st and 10, though, for the Giants from the 41-yard line. Don't know where I'm going with the football right there. Looking for Aji Hall. The Seahawks defender is going to step right in front of the route. Daniel Jones going to make the Superman tackle. And the Seahawks, again, are going to get a big turnover. They'll have the football now in the red zone for a 2nd and 12. Wilson looking to throw to his left on the wheel route. It's going to be Chris Carson. Carson will shake off a tackle, and he'll pick up his 2nd touchdown of the game. They are both coming off of New York turnovers. And now it's 14-0 for the Seahawks. The Giants offense back out here on a 1st and 10 from their own 39-yard line. Jones scrambling to his right, looking. No, he's okay. I thought he was going to run. He gets it to Stephon Diggs at the last second. And now Diggs will have the Giants down to the 42-yard line. 1st and 10 again for New York. It will be a play action boot to the left for Daniel Jones. Will set his feet. Let one fly deep for Kadarius Toney. Tony's gonna haul it in at the 8-yard line, putting the Giants now for a 1st and goal. They're gonna hand it off to Stephon Diggs. Diggs with the open roam. Oh my goodness, he's gonna fumble the football. And the Seahawks are gonna get it from the 2-yard line. Jamel Dean's gonna pick it up. And that's a killer. Because now the Seahawks offense are going to get it back here with a minute left to go in the half. There goes Russ over to DK Metcalf. They'll now have it at midfield with a minute to go from out the gun. Russell Wilson on a 2nd and 1, dropping back. Looking to his left this time. He has got Chris Carson. Akeem Dent can't get him. And okay, Chris Carson's going to take the Seahawks all the way down to the 25-yard line. 48 seconds to go. 2nd and 10. Russ to his left. That ball's going to be picked off by Tre'Davious White. I don't know how he got in bounds there, but EA Sports, if it's in the game, it's in the game. We will take the football back happily. So from the 49-yard line, it'll be a 1st and 10. Jones going to Khalil Herbert. Herbert will get him down to the 39-yard line. 2 timeouts left for New York for a 2nd and 10 from the 39. Jones to his right. He's got Evan Ingram. Ingram going to stay on his feet. He avoids the tackle from Jamal Adams, and Ingram's into the end zone. So just like that, off the Tre'Davious White interception, the Giants will put it in the end zone. Jones to Ingram, but they're going to review the play. And when you look at the review, they're going to say Ingram stepped out. And yeah, he did. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty obvious. Right foot's out of bounds. He's trying to avoid Jamal Adams. He'll be down at what is that? The 14-yard line? Yeah, pretty obvious decision right there. Of course, they're going to overturn it. So it'll be a 1st and 10 from the 14-yard line. Jones dropping back, looking to throw deep corner. All right, this time we're going to get it. Jones to Diggs in the deep corner, and the Giants finally will get in the end zone. There are the 7 points, or I guess for now the 6 points we were looking for. And the Giants will cut the lead in half as we go into the 3rd quarter. It will be 14-7 here for Seattle. Starting with the football, though, in the 2nd half will be the Seattle Seahawks. 2nd and 10 for Russ and his squad at the 25-yard line. It will be a play action fake. Wilson looking on the crossing route. He has got his tight end. It is Will Dissly. Dissly's going to pick up 19 yards down to the 44-yard line. 3rd and 8 now for Seattle with 8 minutes to go. Wilson dropping back, stepping up in the pocket. He'll get it off and barely. It's going to be a wide open receiver. It is Isaac Shaw. Shaw's got the first down to the 45-yard line. Another 1st and 10 here for Seattle over the middle. Russ going to Will Dissly. Xavier McKinney with the hit, but Dissly's got him to the 28-yard line now for a 3rd and 4. Russ from under center looking to throw the football again. Tre'Davious White. Oh, he's going to break it up. We'll take it, though, because it will force a field goal out of Seattle. It will be a 40-yarder. They'll hit it, but at least the lead is only 10. So now the Giants can get some payback right here, getting the football back, and now we're going to get this kickoff here from about the goal line. Young is going to take it out, and he's going to fumble the football. Don't know who hit it out. I've got to assume it was Jamal Adams with his X Factor. And the Seahawks are going to take over from the 22-yard line. Not much we could do about that because that's just the way this game is played. We can do this, though. We can get a sack at the 31-yard line. Schaefer with it, and now it will be a 3rd and 19 for the Seattle offense. Russ in the pocket. He'll get it off to his running back there. It is Cameron Harris. Harris will be down at the 27-yard line, and it will be another field goal attempt for Seattle. This one from 44 yards out is good. So it is 20-7 now in favor of the Seahawks. But again, the Giants aren't out of this game. So from their own 37-yard line, it will be a 3rd and 13. We try this play a lot. Ingram over the top, and Tony kind of goes underneath them, but we're not going to pick up the first down there, and we'll be forced to punt. So the Seahawks get it back from their own 9-yard line. Russell Wilson, though, dropping back, and you can't get close to that man. It's Kayvon Thibodeau. It's now a 3rd and 20. They're just going to hand the football off to Chris Carson. Ooh, we almost got a safety right there. Instead, Carson's going to pick up a yard down to the 2-yard line and will force a punt. So we get it back from the 45-yard line, 1st and 10 for Daniel Jones. Trying to get his offense going because other than that one drive where we technically scored twice, once with Ingram and once with Diggs, the offense hasn't really gotten going. So there will be a completion of Stephon Diggs down to the 38-yard line. Now we have a 3rd and 13, though. Jones looking over the top. He's got Diggs, and he misses him. Got to hit that ball. Gotta hit it. Now we're going to try a 55-yarder with Harrison Butker, who has not been very good of late. He's actually going to hit this one, so shout out to him. But it's a 20-10 game with 6 seconds left to go here in this 3rd quarter. And to end the 3rd quarter, Wilson's going to find Will Dissly over the middle. It will be a big pickup of about 21 yards down to the 46-yard line. So we're now in the 4th quarter, down by 10. Wilson on a 1st and 10 on the slant route, barely getting it to DK Metcalf. Xavier McKinney couldn't make Metcalf spin over after he gets hit, but still, the Seahawks have got it from the 30-yard line. Wilson to his right. There will be a running back completion to, of course, Chris Carson. So Carson's now got out to the 16-yard line. 2nd and 9 for Seattle, just moving the football down the field. Russ to his right on the run. They leave Cameron Harris open, and Cameron Harris is going to get 11 down to the 3-yard line for a 2nd and goal. Russ from under center. They're throwing at the goal line. Have they not learned? Never mind. It will be a touchdown to Will Dissly, and that's probably going to do it. I mean, look at the time. There's 4 minutes to go. We're going to work it back down to the red zone here on a 3rd and 10. Daniel Jones going to scramble to his right, trying to get away from the pressure. He will. Okay, he'll pick up the first down. Daniel Jones will be pushed out at the 7-yard line. 62 rushing yards on the day for him. So it will be a 1st and goal here. We only got 4 minutes left, but still we can try giving it to Xavier Worthy. And did that bounce off his helmet? Let's get a replay on this, because this is disgusting. We're serious here. EA Sports, if it's in the game, it's in the game. Look at this. It bounces off his helmet, and it's a perfect spiral after it bounces off his helmet to right in the Seattle defender's arms. You can't make this stuff up. Sometimes you just gotta know when the game's not gonna go your way. We'll get the football back down here with 30 seconds left. Jones to Ingram. There's one for the stat sheets. There's one for fantasy football. Cool. That Xavier Worthy catch was terrible. I had the lack of the catch right there. I mean, dude, it hits his helmet. And the funniest part about it is the ball still stays in motion. It's like it hit his helmet and the perfect spiral keeps going and it lands right into the defender's arms. Just unbelievable. We're going to lose the game. As soon as that happened, though, you knew we were going to lose this one. Just wasn't our night here. Thankfully, though, the Arizona Cardinals lost, so we're still in first place in the NFC. So honestly, this game doesn't really mean much. We're still 11-2 in first place of the NFC, and for the Arizona Cardinals, they will now be 10-3. The Seattle Seahawks, on the other hand, though, win this game, they improved to 5-8, trying to make their late season push, of course, to the playoffs, even though they're probably not going to make it, which is fine by me because I don't want to see this team ever again. So, folks, that'll do it for episode number 118 of the New York Football Giants franchise mode here on Madden 22. If you haven't yet, though, make sure that subscribe button down for more. Also, by the way, Daniel Jones still 360 passing yards in this game. I mean, it wasn't his best game, but hey, still throwing the football at an effective rate. I know Saquon only had 9 carries today because honestly, this man is just slowing down. I mean, we use him so much, so I get it. So again, might be playing Khalil Herbert in a game maybe next. I don't know. I mean, you're looking at the schedule. Honestly, it's probably going to be next week. The Texans aren't very good, so we might play just Khalil Herbert, and it will be no Saquon Barkley for week 15, just trying to get him ready for the end of the season and, of course, for the playoffs. So again, folks, that will do it for episode number 118. Make sure that subscribe button down with more, and Mamba forever.